Have you ever pondered the peculiarities of personal identity? How do we distinguish one individual from another? What happens when traditional methods of identification fail us? Well, buckle up for a riveting journey into the annals of history where we'll unravel the fascinating tale of the William West case. In the early 20th century, the criminal justice system in the United States relied heavily on the Bertillon system, a method of physical measurement for identifying individuals. The system was named after its creator, Alphonse Bertillon, a French police officer and biometrics researcher. It was considered a reliable method of identification until the arrival of two men at Leavenworth Penitentiary in Kansas. William West was a man who found himself in the unfortunate situation of being sentenced to the prison in the year 1903. As part of standard procedure, the Bertillon measurements were taken and cross-referenced with existing records. To the surprise of the prison clerks, another man named William West, with almost identical measurements, was already serving a life sentence at the same establishment. This was more than a simple case of shared names. The two men were so physically similar that they could have been mistaken for twins, but they were not related. They had never even met each other before their serendipitous encounter in the prison. This presented a conundrum. The Bertillon system, once deemed infallible, was suddenly in question. It was clear that a new method of identification was needed. Enter fingerprinting, a technique that, while used in some cultures for centuries, was still relatively new to the field of forensic science. The West case prompted Leavenworth Penitentiary to adopt fingerprinting as an additional method of identification. In time, this would replace the Bertillon system altogether, not just in Leavenworth, but across the United States and eventually the world. So, what are the key points to take away from the William West case? Firstly, it underscores the fallibility of our assumptions, even those backed by science. The Bertillon system, for all its precision, failed to distinguish between two unrelated individuals. Secondly, it highlights the importance of adaptability in the face of new evidence. The criminal justice system was quick to incorporate fingerprinting once its superior reliability became evident. Finally, it serves as a reminder of the uniqueness of each individual. Despite surface similarities, each of us carries unique identifiers, whether they're in the contours of our fingerprints, the patterns of our irises, or the strands of our DNA. So the next time you press your thumb onto a fingerprint scanner, remember the tale of the two William Wests. Their uncanny resemblance brought about a revolution in identity verification, forever changing the way we confirm who is who in this vast sea of humanity.